so the challenge this week is to bling out these cards, one-of-a-kind cards to send to our troops. Sure. So this is the one that I chose. I am gonna, I'll go ahead and write my own little custom message in here to a service member. So the first thing I want to do, I picked out this. I'm gonna go with gold because I think gold, stars and stripes, I just picture gold. So I'm gonna use this applique, this Totally Dazzled applique. So I'm gonna line this up right across the card. I do have to cut a little bit of it off. I can see that just by, I'm gonna try to find the center. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cut off this little end piece with a pair of scissors. Okay, so I'm just gonna clip those little ends off and see how that does. And I just wanna lay it right across here. I actually think what I'm gonna do is cut, okay, to make it even, I'm gonna cut just a little bit more off. All right, I'll have to, let's use some stick fast on that then. When I cut it, a little bit of it came up. See, easy peasy. So I just cut it off like that to make it totally straight. And I love these appliques because you can trim them to fit. Okay, so I got this. You're gonna take this 3M tape off the back. It's just like a thin strip, like so. And I'm just going to try to basically center this. I'm gonna eyeball it right across the top. So see how I just put that right across the top? Ooh, this is gonna be so pretty, right? Okay, so we have that. Might need a bigger envelope for mine because, okay. Now, and you can get as creative with these as you want, but I was thinking down here to do, so I pulled out a couple crosses. We'll open those up. I wanna put a cross over the T. Now, I kinda like this really blingy one. I think I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna put that there. And then for the O, I wanted to put something. I kind of like the praying hands, so let's go with that. Or I have this really pretty heart. I kind of like the heart. I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use my V7000 with my precision tip. And I know this will stick. Takes a minute, but it will stick. And then I'm going to take this heart, I'm just going to put it down here beneath the tag, but I want to see where it touches. So it's touching over here, so I'm going to do a little bit here, a bit in the middle, and a little bit over here in the end. Just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna let that hold a second because now we're gonna go ahead and gem this and then I'll be able to hold it up to you. So I say we go ahead and use our little tool and see how it works. I just have to make sure that I'm using the correct size applicator for the tool. Now what I want to do is I want to rhinestone the heck out of these letters. Look at how pretty that looks so far. Little cross right there. Can you guys see it? There we go. And then I did the heart down there. So you can still see that it's a dog tag. And that's what I wanted. So now I'm going to take one of these little trays. I'm going to make sure that this gets nice and hot. And then I'm going to look at the size of this blue here. So that's number 5. You look on the back, and number 5 is an SS10. So now I know to grab the SS10 tool. So here's the 10SS, and then you just screw it in. And I believe this will also get extremely hot. So then I know that I want to use the number 5s right here. And this is like the sapphire blue. And all I'm gonna do, see the little lid pops open, and I'm just gonna simply dump some right into there. Okay, and then I could just pour these right back in. Okay, so I'm gonna need my little picker pen. I'm gonna do all the colors on here. So I'm gonna pick up one of my rhinestone. Look how easy that picks that up. And you just lay it on where you want it. Then you take your little thing. I'm just gonna hold it right on there for 15 seconds. All right, so I'm picking it up. I'm going to drop it down right there. And you use the other side of that pen just to kind of like move it around. Now on the paper, you gotta watch. I took my eyes off of it and literally it started sliding around. So you wanna make sure that you hold it down there for 15 seconds. 2, 3. On that one, I know you do. So this like melts the glue on the back, and then you still have a couple of seconds to kind of like adjust them where you want them. Okay. Now I don't know if you can see it all that well because I did blue on blue, but do you see how I'm going with that? I'm just laying it on there. And then we're gonna do the white and the red. So I'm gonna fill this up, guys. It's gonna be tedious, but it's gonna be pretty. And I wonder if I could just lay these all down here like so and kind of position them where I want and then just go boom, 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 you know, all the way down. Good. So see how we got the top of that H done? See, it just adds a little bit of bling right there. So I'm going to do that to the whole card here. But I want to show you everything else I'm going to do to this card. So I have that. Now, I think for the white, we can change it up some, and we can do bigger ones. So you're going to have to turn down your thing, okay? And I think the biggest ones on here are number 1 and 12. 1 and 12, they're both 20, so those are the biggest. So I could take some of these, pour them into here. I'm going to show you what I have in mind. Now, I need to find the 20 picker-upper thing, and I'm going to screw in the 20 millimeter one. So now these are the 20 millimeter, and you can see they're just super sparkly. So now I want to do, let's just change it up some. Let's see what the white looks like on the bottom half. I'm thinking just one there, we can change it up. So here, very, very cool. This is what I did with the clear ones. See how I just did that? I didn't do the small ones. I went ahead and did the bigger ones, and I'll do those right across each part of the letter, just like that. Look at how sparkly. See the blue and the clear? So I just want to leave it like that. They're already dry. They're not going anywhere. So I'll do the A and the T with you guys, and then I'll do that on my own because we'd be here for hours. So here's what we have so far. I think this is going to be really pretty once I get all those crystals all the way across. And then on the dog tag, what my plan to do is all of these little beads right here are going to be crystals with that pen. But I think you guys get the gist, right? But yeah, it's going to be super fabulous. I love the strip at the top. And then on the inside where I'm going to write my note, right in the middle there, I'm going to put, you know what? I'm just going to use some hot glue. It's paper. I think it will be fine. And I'm going to drop this praying hands right in the center at the top of that card, just like so. I know hot glue and metal don't, a little tricky, but I think this will be fine. So see, when they open the card, they'll have the praying hands. I'm gonna write my note in here to somebody in the military. And when they open it up, there's the praying hands. I love this. So I think you guys know where I'm going with the rest of it.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free Printable Sparkle Quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.